Hi, in this video we will discuss about Mangalore University 4th Sem BCA Java Programming Lab Part B programs. Program 2. Write a program to create an abstract class named shape that contains two integers and an empty method named print area. Provide three classes named rectangle, triangle and ellipse such that each one of these classes extends the class shape. Each one of the class contains only the method print area that print the area of the given shape. Use abstract class. This is a very good example for an abstract class. So the program is very simple. First we have to define a class shape, and this shape contains only one method, that is print area. So we are going to define the method print area as an abstract, and we are going to create three subclasses of this shape. So one we call it as rectangle, the other one is the triangle and an ellipse. And what we are going to do is just to rewrite the abstract method print area, where we are going to just calculate the area and print the same. So this is a very good example. Let us see how to start. So as it is given, we are going to create an abstract class shape with two integer variables dim1 and dim2, that is the dimensions of the shape, and a print area method, and this method also we are going to define it as abstract, that is we are not going to define it just a declaration. And in the subclass rectangle, that is class rectangle extends shape. So this subclass we are going to define the print area by giving the formula of rectangle, that is L into B, or dimension 1 into dimension B. If it is ellipse, pi dimension 1 into dimension 2, and rectangle means half dimension 1 into dimension 2. So just the application of this particular formulas we are going to do inside our print area. And in a main method we just try to create object for rectangle, ellipse and triangle, and we will print the area. Let us see the code. So we are going to import java.util and we define an abstract class shape, and here we define the method print area as well as abstract. That is, if a class contains an abstract method, then the class should be defined as an abstract. Here this is the first class rectangle. So rectangle extends shape. Shape is an abstract class, so we cannot create objects for that particular class, but you can use it in inheritance. So in print area we are going to get the input for two dimensions. Since it is a rectangle, we just call it as length and breadth, and we read the dimension 1 and dimension 2, and we'll print the area, that is dimension 1 into dimension 2. So the next class is triangle. Triangle is also a subclass of shape, and we implement the method print area. Here we get the input for two dimensions as breadth and height, just to get a meaning for our triangles. Okay, so we just input the dimension 1 and dimension 2, but we display it as breadth and height to get meaning, and we print the area, that is half BH. No, so 0.5 into dimension 1 into dimension 2. So I'm just going to use the formula half BH here. So half, I'm just representing it as 0.5. This is the third class ellipse. Here also we are going to use the same thing. We get the input for dimension 1, dimension 2, that is x radius and y radius, and we print the formula, that is pi dimension 1 into dimension 2, that is x radius into y radius. Just we are going to calculate the area using the formula. So now all our four classes are ready: shape, rectangle, triangle and ellipse. This is my main class. In my main class shape demo, I am going to create object for all the 3 subclasses and we will print the area. I think you remember the superclass variable can be used to refer the subclass objects. So I am just using that concept here. I am creating or declaring an object obj for my abstract superclass shape, and I'm using the same obj here to create the rectangle object, triangle object and ellipse object. So what happens when I create a variable obj of type shape? You cannot use shape S is equal to new shape. You cannot create the object. This is not allowed, but I can use the superclass variable to access the subclass objects. So I'm just creating a rectangle object, triangle object and an ellipse object, and using the same variable to access the all the 3 objects. But remember, the superclass variable can be used only to access the methods and members which are defined in superclass. Since we have defined print area in our superclass, so this print area can be accessed by using this superclass object. See, obj.printArea means since the object reference is set to rectangle, obj.printArea will print the area of the rectangle. Here the object variable is set to point to triangle, so print area will print triangle. Obj is equal to new ellipse means it will point to the ellipse object and it can print the area of the ellipse. Only thing what you have to remember is this print area must be defined in this shape class. The output of the code looks like this. These lines I'm just adding just to display the output in a neat format, and see, since I have given length, breadth like that, I'm getting a neat output. So remember, the formatting and output carries 5 marks. Wish you a happy coding.